Hey everyone, welcome to my vlog. In this series, I'm going to show you how to properly manage your waste and dispose of all of your waste here in the grand old country of Japan. And I'm wearing my goggles out, not because coronavirus can be infected through the eyeball, but because it's very bright out today. It's beautiful, beautiful sunshiny day. So we're gonna learn what to do with all of this garbage. Now I have been holding on to all of this garbage since I've been here. So this is basically actually minus this bag and this bag. Minus this bag and this bag. This is all the garbage that I've generated in 3 weeks of being here in Japan. And you may ask, Ben, why have you been holding on to your garbage for 3 weeks since you got here? And the answer to that question is because I don't know what to do with it. And today is a learning day where I will figure out what to do with it. But it has been just smelly in my kitchen, but also not that smelly because the garbage can is pretty smell safe. But yeah, it's been sitting around and it's like really confusing. So what we're basically going to attempt to do is here's roadmap number 1. This is a roadmap of what to do with all the trash. So as we can see, this is the English translated version, which is very nice of Fukushi to have done this for me all by herself. This is not government issued. This is English translated by a friend. And then this is the OG. This is what it looks like in Japanese. So as you can tell, it's all illegible to an English foreigner such as myself. But each one of these categories is like a different category. This one seems to be compost. This one I think is just like general garbage, which is interesting that they start with general garbage, because this seems to be all the leftover miscellaneous shit that you get from not being able to compost or recycle. So interesting that we start with the general category of miscellaneous garbage, but all the rest is pretty well organized into different categories, even by color. And I don't really know if I'm going to be able to do all of that super well, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So I'm going to start to spread all this stuff out and we'll see what we can get. And by the way, here is your handy dandy monthly calendar of all the days that are recycling what. And look how there's no pattern, like, at all. That doesn't make any sense. And bears. Yeah, wow, look at that. So handy. So Japanese. I have no idea what this says. No idea at all. Alright, so here it is. This is pretty much all my trash from the last 3 weeks. First observations are that I am struck at how many receipts there are. I have a bunch of receipts and how much really small plastic stuff there is. Little small bits that are just like, you know, I don't know what to do with this kind of like tiny, like, it's not microplastic, but it's just small stuff. Mostly plastic trash with some more compost items, I guess, at the bottom. Like, oh yeah, that's a moldy banana peel right there. And some chunks of fruit that I didn't use when I was cooking, and then just more plastics from like candy crap. So, interesting first observations. We're now going to attempt to sort all of this into the categories as deemed in my handy dandy calendar. Also, this is my protective wall because it's a little breezy today, so I'm realizing this is a pretty bad idea because I think all my microplastics are gonna go flying across the parking lot. So I'm having a hard time distinguishing where my small plastics should go. It seems like many small plastics are indeed recyclable with this logo here. So maybe if that's printed on the plastic, then that means it's recyclable in this category. So little bottle caps and stuff, along with plastic egg cartons and plastic mayonnaise tubs, plastic bags, plastic potato chip bags, plastic laundry detergents and hand sanitizer. That stuff can all go in the same category, I think, but then there's just like the little small tidbits I think should just be trash, because I don't see any other category that would really fit into, well, if it's labeled then that's helpful, but otherwise it's difficult to figure out where to put my small plastics, which is what I'm going to try to do first. So luckily enough, I was given a whole roll of various bags of the various different categories, I think, when I arrived here. So I don't know if this is government issued or if you have to buy this at the stores, but it just was in my house when I got here. So I'm going to use this to take care of all my small plastics, which is that logo that we just saw. And that's neat. The bag comes printed with all the stuff that you can recycle on it. Okay, the really helpful thing is that everything is labeled here in Japan. So like all your products, we know that this is recyclable in the category we're in now because it has the thing on it. And it's just this little piece of plastic. I mean, that's so helpful. Bam. Big question. This little chunk, right? Little plastic. Thank you, someone, for giving me this magic towel. No idea what to do with this. It's plasticky like a plastic bag, and I'm just assuming that they recycle this stuff. It feels the same like the other things that I've been putting in this bag, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in my blue bag and hope that that is okay. Same thing. I don't know. Put it in the blue bag. Boop. Okay, here's an interesting one. This is a classic, you know, you get a product inside this plastic thing, and then it also has a little cardboard backing. I'm realizing I think I need to separate this, as I've been instructed to do often in Japan, to just separate. Because look at these two little logos. You've got one on the right that we've been using, and one on the left that I haven't seen yet. Well, I kind of recognize it. I think it's the cardboard one, but we haven't done it yet. So I'm going to play it safe, and we're now just going to take out the cardboard and recycle this as a plastic. That's what we're going to do. So, bang. Okay, here's one I'm uncertain about. So this is something I got from Aspen. It had postcards in it of Aspen as a gift, and it's in this plastic container. But I don't know what to do with the plastic container because it doesn't have one of the little Japanese symbols on it like everything else does. Like, look at this tiny little thing, has a symbol right there. Boom, I know. It goes into the blue plastic bag that we've been doing. So, although this feels like the same kind of plastic, I just don't know, and I'm not sure. And it came from America, so foreign object, I'm just going to throw it in the trash for the general trash. Just because I'm concerned, I don't know if it would work. I don't know. Gosh, this is just so dope. Look at this. This is just a bottle, and this is very, very common. These are called PET bottles. The big thing that you recycle is PET, but the small thing, the little wrapper, is our blue-colored bin. I mean, it's just so helpful that they tell you, you know, you need to take off the label. This is the little dotted line. Can you see that? There's a little dotted line that you have to tear. And then the label really easily comes off, and then you can separate. The label goes into the blue thing, and the PET bottle goes into the PET bottle category, which we haven't yet made. That's just so tremendously helpful. Boom, came right off. Super easy. Now we have a very clean bottle that took about 2 seconds. Imported goods. Bam, this is a pasta I got from an imported goods food store. The label's all in Italian and English. How am I possibly going to know which Japanese thing to recycle this into? Whoa, check it out. Even on imported goods, they have a Japanese label that gives you the nutrition ingredients, and then there's our little friend right there. Blue recycling. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, now I'm just having fun trying to play a game, which is like, what piece of plastic doesn't have a label on it. It's very few. I mean, this is an individual plastic wrapper from a single slice of cheese. I didn't buy them, someone gave them to me. So I have this, it's called melting cheese, which is so dumb. But it's like that crappy American style, like singlets of cheese that you would have when you were little. This is the wrapper for that little singlet of cheese, and it has a freaking label on it. That's so cool. I'm starting to see all the small things that I don't know about that are, they make me so worried for the planet. It shouldn't be, it's just tiny things. But this thing, you know, there's our little friend. It's got a whole, it's a little plastic. But this is everywhere in Japan. And it bothers the shit out of me because it's totally unnecessary. And it's this like little tape thing. You see it on so many food items. And now it's on part of this bag. It's stayed with me because first of all, they're really hard to take off. It's like the only thing in Japan that I haven't figured out how to unpackage properly. And then now it's just still here, and I don't know if it's recyclable like the rest of this bag is, or if it should be its own thing. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to put it in this bag because it's too much work to figure out. Alright, same with this shit. So many questions. Obviously recyclable. Yep, like we know. And then it's got the other one next to it, which must have been for the thing inside of it. I think that's cardboard at this point. But then, like, the stickers. Are the stickers also in the category on the left there that we've been doing? I don't fucking know. I have no idea, but I'm going to just put it in the bag because I'm not going to bother to take the dang sticker off. This is like a little bag of soy sauce, saucy sauce that I got from the convenience store. And it has a little recycle me in the same category you've been working with sticker, but it's also filled with sauce. What do you do? Now, I'm smart, kinda, and I think I know that you're not supposed to recycle this because it has sauce in it. But if I were a dick, I would just put it in here anyway because it has the freaking sign on it. But because I'm making this video, I'm going to be good, and I'm going to put this in the trash, which makes me feel sad, but I never used it. I guess if I were really good, I would open it up, pour it out, wash it out, oh my god, and then put it in the bag. No way am I doing that. That's just going in the trash. Trash. Mold. Okay, wow, I gotta say, I'm getting like really fast with this. I'm able to like really pick out what's the same kind of a little moldy there. Crap, whatever. I'm like, I mean, even the chip bags, I'm like, damn, the chip bags, it's like a different kind of plastic. And then boom, I know, so fast, I don't even have to look anymore. I'm like a champion at this. All right, we got the double insignia here with our recyclable blue buddy on the right and what seems to be cardboard on the left. So I'm actually expected to tear this puppy in two. I'm gonna take the plastic side out and recycle that properly, and then the cardboard side out and recycle that properly. That seems to be a lot of work. I'm gonna do it for this video, but that seems to be a lot of work. Oh my god, I wonder how much coronavirus is like trapped inside this garbage that I'm handling with my bare hands. Oh, I'm gonna get sick. Okay, once again, the questionable American plastic. I would say from the outside, like the feel of it, this kind of plastic, this is my floss, it is so similar to this plastic, but it's also a little different. I mean, I can tell now, just based off of texture alone, what kind of plastic goes into this blue bag. And it's the Japanese plastic, it's like slightly more crinkly and almost like heavier than American plastic, and this feels a little different, and I'm questioning it. It's also a lot more difficult to pull off of the backing cardboard, which I know would be different than the Japanese products. Like when I had to separate that plastic and cardboard one by ripping it in half, that was so freaking easy. Like it couldn't, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna dump this in the trash because again, I don't know exactly what to do with it. So trash it goes. Okay, and there we've done it. We have all of our blue plastics recycled and sorted here in the big bag. And interesting that by volume, this is probably the most amount of trash I have. So what remains after a little bit more sorting is now I have, here we have some glass that I don't really know what to do with, I'll figure out. My PET bottles that are now without labels. This is gonna be my trash bag, and this bag also came labeled as general trash. So that's gonna be that, that's the starter pile. I've got compost here. These are separately labeled with this guy. Although I thought that these were cardboard, but they're not. It looks like this is kind of cardboard pile. And it's almost like, it's like light cardboard is kind of what I'm feeling like this is. So then the rest that is not yet been sorted, we have stuff to go through. Basically it looks like this. Some odds and ends. Some tea bag covers. Some American emergency covers. These are both American products. A ton of receipts. And some more, I mean, this could be composted, I know. Paper towel. And then, what else? Some papers. This was from my phone contract. I don't know, it must say. So, more to come on that. But maybe that's in this pile. Kind of light cardboards. So that's kind of the picture that we're getting. Also, little side note, these 2 bags I brought out, these were also in the entryway to my apartment that's shared. So I think this is what other people have been recycling, and I wanted them as examples. So it looks like this is a pet bottle bag, and this is aluminum cans. So those are examples. Or maybe I'll put my pet bottles in here. So more to come. Alright, so she was blowing around in the wind and I got scared. So I put all of my light cardboard in this general plastics bag. Now, you're not supposed to do that, I learned from my little handout sheet here. That with all of our light cardboards, we're actually supposed to stack them and tie them open like that. That's kind of impossible for a lot of these light cardboards. For me, like this, how am I going to tie that? If I had like industrial cardboard for shipping and packing boxes, that would make sense. I could easily package them that way. But all the small stuff is not going to work. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Right now I have it in a general plastic bag. I also had it, earlier I had it in a compost bag. This is the bag that we were supposed to use for composting. Again, it just came with the house. I don't really know what its story is. Interesting, is the bag itself compostable? I have no idea. It's made of plastic, but it seems like a very different kind of plastic from the other stuff. And when I put the light cardboards in this plastic bag, it ripped. So now I actually don't know what to do with this ripped plastic bag, which is a compostable bag. Is it compostable? Should I put it in the compost? Should I put it in the trash? Should I put it in the blue bag recycling like all the other bags? I have no idea. Turns out paper also goes in with the light cardboard, so I put all my paper in here, which then leads me to the tea bag holders, which are pretty papery, pretty cardboardy, but they're from America. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and put all of these in with the other light cardboards because it feels pretty similar, and I don't think I can compost them, although this is already getting kind of moldy, which is awesome. But then that leaves very few things left over. So I'm just going to putting the tea bags in here, and we'll see what's left over, baby. This is fucking awesome. Even the little chopsticks holder, the little bamboo, or they're not bamboo, but like the little chopsticks, wooden chopsticks you get in restaurants, even the little paper sleeve that it comes in tells you recycle me in with all the other rest of your papers and light cardboards. That's such a small thing. So cool. I've also gathered all of the receipts that I got. This whole time I have had so many unnecessary receipts. I want none of these. Please take them back, stupid stores who give them to me. I want none of these receipts. I don't know what to do with them yet, so I'm going to figure that out. But right now I put them all in this one bag. Interesting, as this bag is floating away from me, that there are 2 different kinds of receipts. There's these pink ones, and then there are these white ones. I think they're the same. They feel the same. Some receipts are heavier than others, even within the white ones though. So I don't know. More research. Okay, the research is inconclusive. I haven't figured out from my cheat sheet which category receipts would be in. It doesn't look like there's any receipts. In my English translated version, it doesn't say anything about receipts, although it does say rubber bands twice, which is helpful. And then on the receipts themselves, there's no indication, there's no symbol that tells you how to recycle it. so I'm lost. I'm gonna have to hold on to these and bring them into the office and ask someone because I don't know what to do with them. And they seem like they should be in a category of their own because I know in the States you can't recycle them because that would just be too easy for people to recycle their receipts. Like, what the fuck? Why are we not recycling receipts? It's so easy. Why does everyone get a receipt? No one needs receipts. Alright, this confounds me. This is a jug of milk. And the label says, I don't know what this is, but it's different from everything else that I've had. It says it kind of looks like it's the cardboard one. If you remember what the cardboard one looked like. It looks like that, but then there's also the other one next to it. And then it has the little circle around it. Now, on the sheets, this is now my third sheet. This is the back of the calendar. It does have this here by my thumb. That little symbol is included there, but it doesn't show an image of like a juice carton or a milk carton or something. And I don't see an image of that anywhere else here, so I don't know what to do with it. But it looks like it should just be cardboard, because my cardboard's over there. But I'm a little stuck on this one. I don't know what to do, because the other thing that's weird is that it's in the same category as like broken light bulbs and whatever that stack of like someone's old pants is. So, an aerosol can? No, batteries. Why is that in the same category? That does not make sense to me. That should just be the cardboard category. This. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to leave them in the light cardboard category because I don't know what else to do with them. I'm very confused and they feel like that should work. Whatever. Which leaves us with glass bottles, which, according to our cheat sheet, can go into this other category, which should be color coordinated, and they're all white, clear, so that's fine. And I know that there's a bag in the entryway, or a box that has bottles in it like this, so those will go in there. And I know I need to wash this one out because you have to wash it out. So I don't know, whatever. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. Stupid bottle. And then we have all of our pet bottles, which should be really easy. We just put those in the pet bag. No problem. Interlude of a thought. Face masks. Don't know what to do with them. It's not labeled, but it feels like light paper. Probably could be recycled in the light paper category, but it's got these rubber bands on it. These little elastic things. No idea what to do with this. Oh, it also has a little metal. Oh, yeah, it's such a mix. It's got a little metal thing inside so that it retains its shape. And then the rubber bands and the light plastic. So I would say this is trash, which is crazy because then you have nations all across Asia that are so addicted to these things. They use them all the time. And they're all like one-use products. So does that mean that all of these masks then become trash after one use? I think so. Which leaves us with the end of the show! The moment you've all been waiting for. What do we do with all of the leftover shit that we did not find a home for? Beats me. Probably just trash. This was used to hold my avocado that I bought from Costco. This was used to hold the 2 orange juice containers that I got from Costco. It doesn't have a label because it's imported. I don't know what to do with it. It looks like plastic, but I don't trust it. This seems like it should be light cardboard, but actually it's sandpaper, which would really... I don't think that would work in cardboard. I don't know. Probably just going to put it in the trash, though. This is a sticker label that fell off of whatever object it was on, and I'm just confused about the sticker labels, so don't know what to do there. American, little command hook, that thing that comes on the back of a command strip. You have to take that off for it to be tape. I don't know what to do with it. This was the tag on my pants from America. Doesn't have a label on it. More sandpaper, more emergency packets. Like, I would think that this would be in that blue category, but I just have concerns because it's American. That's all. This is a paper plate. Should be compostable, but also it has a little plastic coating on it, so probably not. It's got some cake on it. I don't know, probably just trash. Overseas papers from America. You know what, I could probably do light cardboard. Probably safe to put this into the light cardboard category. A little sticker on a piece of clothing. Don't know. Tops of my Skippy peanut butters from Costco. Don't know. Luggage tags. Styrofoam. You know what? More on Styrofoam coming to you soon. Snickers bar. Big pieces of plastic that don't really know what to do with these. Or small pieces of plastic. Oh, kind of small and big at the same time. I don't know, a rubber band. Oh, we know that goes in the trash. And then here's the real mystery. This is a package I received from Amazon in Japan. Whoa, got a book. It says cardboard recyclable, but the inside, I know for a fact, is bubble wrap, which I do not think would go in the paper recyclable. So I think this is mislabeled, and I am going to throw it in the trash, which leaves us with some weird, I don't know what this is, like a Swiffer. I don't know, maybe someone, I didn't throw that in the trash. That must have been in the trash for first night. Maybe Fukushi cleaned my floors and she put the Swiffer thing in there. Probably trash, no idea, but I'm throwing it in the trash. All the questionable stuff, I'm just putting in the trash. Oh, this is another receipt. That goes in my receipt bag. Don't fly away. And this thing that was used to hold my mattress together when we got my mattress shipped. So that's basically, all of this is just going to become trash, like general trash that I don't know what to do with. And so when you look at it, then that pretty much becomes my trash pile. And it's really out of focus. There we go. So that's becoming my trash pile. This is my compost pile. Those are my glass bottles and PET bottles. Still, you know, we're going to figure what out to do with that. My blue plastics, my light cardboards, and my shadow. Ooh, hello. And receipts, which are blowing in the wind. This is more styrofoam, and then some cardboard boxes that I can break down into that. Maybe I'll hold all of my light cardboards in my cardboard boxes. I don't know what to do. But there you go. So that's pretty much the deal. I think we did it. I think we learned a lot. Don't have a whole lot left. Just little everything I know needs to still go in the right bags, but some stuff isn't actually in the bag yet. But let's say we're there. Mainly, big takeaways are, holy shit, everything is labeled. That's incredibly helpful. The only things that I was not sure what to do were American things that were either from America or imported from America and at Costco. So that's or the mislabeled Japanese, like, Amazon package, I think. Or, like, you know, yeah, no, that was it. So I pretty much knew what to do with absolutely everything. It just took a little sleuthing to figure it out, and also the cheat sheet helped a lot. And ultimately, I'm very impressed. Because I see so much packaging here, like all the plastics, the blue plastics everywhere, on all the foods that you buy, every zucchini, every cucumber, every pepper, every potato, everything that you get, every chip bag, it's all that same kind of plastic. And it turns out that I guess that's all recyclable in the same bag, which is great. It's really helpful. And I'm very pleased with Japan. I think they're doing a very good job. They're somewhat more authoritarian than America, which is also why they're probably able to contain coronavirus a little better. But I think people, like, whoever's job it was, whoever was on the team of people to coordinate this kind of, like, labeling system and making sure that these are rules that we follow, whoever is on that team is just very Japanese and, like, just doing their job diligently. And I think that's probably why it is the system that works as well as it does right now, is due to the fact that when Japanese people do their job, when they do their work, they do it very well. And that is proven on all of the technological products that Japan makes, and why everything here is just at such a high quality. I think just people take their jobs really quite seriously, which is kind of cool. Also kind of sad at the same time, but that's all right. Also just very heartening to know that all of my trash that I had, you know, when we started with this big one bag of just trash, I just had just trash. Everything that was waste was just trash. And that is all able to be separated, which is awesome. Like, I feel so heartened just knowing that there's a system where you can categorize these things so it's not all just trash. And ultimately, that my trash pile is actually quite small in the end when you properly do the real recycling of all the different products. So that makes me feel really good. And ultimately, if it makes things easier on the consumer end, I'm super happy. So that's the biggest takeaway for me. Go Japan, America, learn a fucking lesson and get your shit together. Boom.